Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of JRC TV. This week, we're going to be focused on what does time mean to you? How often are you late? How often are you early? What are your rules? So, when focused on this topic, I have to tell you, this is one of the most important topics in so many areas of your life. Your beliefs, your thoughts, your feelings around what time means, what a lot of time is, what a little time is, how much is too much time, how much is not enough, will absolutely determine so much of how you feel about every single day of your life. Now, I found out that this is also a very, very important topic when it comes to relationships. And when it comes to business relationships, intimate relationships especially, how two people view, manage, and experience what time is to them will radically shift the experience for both of them in any relationship. So, as we dive in, where I want to start off today is, what does time mean to you? Meaning, if you were to define time, what is time? Is it a feeling? Is it an emotion? Is it a man-made system to organize our lives better? Is it something that's flying by? Is it something that is in the moment and just timeless? But what does time mean to you? And what is your definition? If you download today's worksheet, the very first question is, what does time mean to you? What is time? Now, once you've defined time, in my personal belief, it's nothing but an emotion. How do you know that? One of my greatest mentors taught me. He said, how do you know? Try this. Have there been moments in your life when time disappeared? Where you were so engulfed in the purpose or the passion or the mission or just the moment that was so special that it just disappeared. And one minute it was noon, the next minute it was midnight, and you didn't even know where the 12 hours or all the time went there. Has that ever happened to you? Now here's something you might want to jot down on a side note. What experiences in your life cause time to completely disappear for you? Now, whatever those things are, you might want to do more of those every day. Or who do you spend time with that time disappears? Spend more time with them. It'll be blissful. Now, on the other side, what are things you do where time seems to go forever? Standing in the line somewhere that you don't want to be, the DMV. Sometimes at an amusement park, you get stuck in line. It seems like 10 minutes takes 2 days emotionally. At least what it feels like. So the next question is, as you think of time and how much is a lot, how much is a little, answer those two questions. How much is a lot of time? What is a little bit of time? Now, for some people, a lot of time is 25 years. Other people, a lot of time is 15 minutes. Will that change how you look at your romantic partner? If you believe a long time together is 6 months versus 10 years? Absolutely will. What about not enough time or too little time? How much is not enough time for you? Now, the final piece we're going to focus on today, just to keep this short, sweet, and simple, is what does being on time mean to you? There was a study done, and we'll link it up here in the download section, but there was a study done that said the people who are late the most often are the most optimistic people. And it kind of made sense. At first I was thrown back and said, oh yeah, right. But I'm optimistic, and I tend to run a little late all the time. And when I read the article, it stated the reason they're late all the time is because they're so optimistic about thinking how long it takes to get somewhere, they believe they'll genuinely get there in time. And only to realize along the journey, oh shoot, I mistimed this, and they end up a little bit late all the time. So what does on time mean to you? A lot of people in the business world, they say on time means 5 minutes early no matter what. If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late. Other people, 10, 15 minutes late, you're okay, you're still in range. But will that determine how you guys relate to each other in a business relationship? Certainly will. How will it determine how you guys relate to each other in an intimate relationship? Ooh, this will become one of the biggest blissful experiences of your life if you agree on this. Or this will become a mountain you have to climb together if you disagree and have opposite opinions. I would say if you're getting into a relationship or you've been in one for a while, take some time to do this together and figure out what your beliefs around time are and how to get them to mesh together properly. The sooner you do it, the more blissful it gets. Anyways, download today's download, fill out the questions, figure out what does time mean to you, and I'll see you next week for another episode of JRC TV.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for awesome videos each and every week.